Hey folks, Rob here with another Rob Plays, and this week it's the Commodore 64 conversion of Wizard of Wor, which was originally published by Commodore themselves way back in 1983. Like with, every new platform, platform vendor usually tries to get a bunch of first-party releases out at the time, and back in these days, Commodore put a lot of cartridge games together, and some of those included conversions of some belly midway arcade games. Wizard of Wor is probably the best known of these, so if you don't necessarily know the game, you are basically fighting in the dungeons of the Wizard of Wor, and you basically blast things for points. It's a great cooperative two-player game, but I don't have someone here to play with me, so I'm playing in single player. So in this case, I've got my yellow warrior, and you just need to blast all the various creatures. So you just move through the maze, directional controls, blast with fire. And as you blast them, you'll find, as you clear these creatures, there'll be more dangerous kinds as well. For an early game, especially looking at what the arcade cabinet itself looked like, the C64 handles this game really well. Its capabilities are really tight. The controls feel great. The sounds are nice. Of course, what it comes to the next factor is one thing that the game is best known for is its speech, and that's where things get a little interesting. At this stage, programmers hadn't really known how to exploit the bug in the SID chip to do sampled sounds. So here, ooh, that was tight. So here, there wasn't really any, the samples aren't there as you would expect. However, got away, damn it. So, there weren't samples like you'd expect on a later game. But Wizard of Wor supports an interesting add-on from Commodore called the Magic Voice, which was a custom cartridge that plugged into the cartridge slot, expansion port, and you then plug a program cartridge in. And, in BASIC, you get a bunch of extra commands to to feed its speech, or you can get programs to support it. Now, there really wasn't much. There was a bunch of educational games. This and Gorf are the only two games that actually support it. And I haven't got Gorf to actually show, and I don't have a Magic Voice. So, regretfully, we're hearing silence. I've seen a video of it, and I'll put a link to that in the description. Someone actually has a video showing how Gorf and this play with the Magic Voice. And you can... Ooh, yes. Double score. And you can sort of... So, okay, yeah. An extra life. Woo! So, the Magic Voice cartridge, it's a bit hard to find. I haven't seen one listed. Otherwise, I'd try to get it for curiosity's sake. So basically, you can't play this without, to get the speech. And while Vice does emulate the Magic Voice, I did give it a spin a few days ago, and it didn't seem to work properly for me with this, which is a bit of a downer. So I've got onto the arena, and yeah, the level structures change. I like how the level structures change. Ooh, it's the Wizard of Wor himself, and I've just blown him away. And this is the thing. As an early game, this is incredible. It's really well put together. Some people call this one of the best cartridges that Commodore themselves put out. Honestly, I don't know how you could disagree. I played this a bit when I was younger, classic pirate copy setup. And I actually found this a few months ago. It was like I've been zapped. And I found this a few months ago as at a store where I was near a client's office. And it's like, yeah, I have to get it. Oh, that's no fun. Oh. Insta-kill? That ain't fair. I gotta have another game of this. But this, yeah, I mean, I was lucky to find this because looking at how much the cartridge for is listed online, it is ridiculous money. And, you know, you get some friends and go for a two-player battle fest in the dungeons. It is absolutely worth it. And, you know, this is sometimes what I think, you know, as a single-player game, this is tense and challenging. But bringing a second player on board, I think it's even more so. Yeah, you've got that sort of classic arcade drone, the horror, the sinister tones. The speech would be, I mean, I have to say it, if someone were to you know, make a modified version, a cracked version that had, you know, conventional setup for playing speech, rather than rely on the magic voice, it would be amazing. Who knows, maybe someone would do it one day. If I knew what I would do, I'd probably try it at least. I mean, we've had Commando Arcade come out, which I should do a look at some stage. Which is absolutely amazing. What that did. Oh, no, come on. Am I going to beat? No, come on. Ah, curses. This second game is utterly rubbish by comparison. But, I mean, there we go. This is, you know, this is one of those arcade games that really sort of the era of what the machine could... Oh, game over. This is one of those ones that is, you know, nice and early and nice and well put together and excellent fun. I'm really, really enjoying this, and I really think it's well worth recommending. You know, if you ever see a loose cartridge going really cheap, I'd definitely say get it, because it's just a brilliant piece of early arcade action, because of how well it's done. You know, I think, you know, the arcade version is playable in various compilations, and that's probably the best way to play it. But if I couldn't get an arcade version, I couldn't find a cab. I've never had a chance to play it on a real cab. I would say this is more than a satisfactory substitute. So that's Wizard of Wor. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please do consider leaving a thumbs up or a comment down below. If you want to see new videos as I release them, go ahead and hit the subscribe link for more.